Well, apparently the first time I tried to begin this video, I was not recording. I had merely pressed take a picture of my table. Well, what was I saying? I said, good morning, soul family. I said, it's April 2nd, the year of our Lord, 2021. I am the 8th house moon rabbit. I'm in a fabulous mood. That was a little bit awkward for me because I thought I was talking to someone else, although in a way I'm still talking to myself, but in spirit I'm talking to all of you. In the beginning, we got Chesed, the angel of empathy, showing her beautiful face. And underneath was Gevura, the angel of judgment. Bina, the angel of knowledge, is on the bottom, which startled me a little bit because, empathy came through and I was already hearing the trumpets from Sing a Song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Sandalphon was, okay, it still is, up under Zadkiel, who I exposed to show Gevura, and then Sandalphon, the angel of new life, was underneath that. And up underneath that was Israfel for song, which is like, it's kind of ironic, because Spirit really do be talking to us, y'all. Like, please listen. When Spirit wants to pull you aside for one of those special, like, grandma or granddaddy wants to talk to you about something serious type things, please listen. Take it as the honor that it is, which is why I'm here speaking in the physical to a camera, but in the spiritual to my soul family here on earth as the magician, which is what this card stands for. To manifest in the physical. And up underneath on the bottom, let's see if you guys can see, Capricorn. Doesn't it look like a big pretty green like dragon eye? And then Aquarius and Neptune, which funny enough is kind of how that shows up in my chart. So once again, I get that I am right on track and doing what I need to be doing at this time. And as far as like doing things that you need to be doing, it's pretty fun. Which brings me to the angel numbers that I feel that I should share. See if it resonates at all. Or they're called angel numbers, that's, while I do get personal messages, I feel, that are just for me, I don't think that I would feel the need to share that at this time. So what we had is at 7:21 a.m. I looked at one of my favorite body language channels posts, and they had 127 comments at 7:21 a.m. And so I had to look up the meaning of that. I had to. And I got, let me shuffle this. What came out, what flipped over in my hand, I feel like I already shuffled all of these decks, so I shouldn't be silly. Pardon me. What I got was the Wheel and the Queen of Pentacles looking real pretty. And I was like, we did that just yesterday. Ooh, who fell on the ground? But Hazmed, the angel of annihilation, like he was trying to surprise somebody. So I'll put that on. I guess that's the real last card, although Gavura was there, so maybe something has been judged to be destroyed, like on some delete all that shit. Oh my gosh. Which, like, spiritually is funny, but like here in the physical, I don't find it funny that somebody would film that child speaking in such a fashion and share it, you know, although it's shared and we all, well, maybe not all, but it's a part of the collective consciousness now. Like, I wouldn't, maybe if I filmed my little saying something uncouth or embarrassing, or something that took him out of his lane of innocence relative to adults, I would just keep it for my own memories, you know, and those who really know him and love him. I don't know why I'm on that right now, but whatever. Maybe it's a part of empathy. What do I mean? Maybe. Of course it is. Whenever you consider somebody else's integrity at the same time as your own desires, what you would desire in their place, that is empathy. What do we got? Oh, but those angel numbers coincided to believing in yourself. I've been thinking about things like energy, and swear to goodness that 7 of Swords fell out with 8 of Swords. 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and also the Knight of Cups. So there's that. But believing in yourself, knowing that the angels are guiding you, drawing close, I definitely would recommend 1010 that you guys look up angel numbers 721 and 127. I'm not sure if I looked up 858, but I feel like that was another good one. Wow, and here it comes out again. Somebody coming with the tomfoolery. Seven of Pentacles. Sowing seeds. Like, I always thought, like, the seeds of destruction. Like, somebody, like, people do that. Okay, please clarify. What is this? What is this? The Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Okay, well, being victorious is really cool. I like that. I like victory. I like triumph. Like, I'm getting a little bit less sing a song trumpets. Banner, 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 banner. Sing a song, sing a song. Right. And now I'm getting Bob Marley. Woke up this morning, smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds beside my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. What's being juggled? It is a new season indeed. It's spring right now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. In my feelings, funny little feelings. My grandma had a little glass music box that played that song, and I thought it was really, really, oh my gosh. And then eight of Swords. It's got to be. It must be. I thought it was a very sentimental. I definitely cried. And I'm personally like a very strange mix of like really sensitive and stoic. Like things be making me cry, but it's not like a boo-hoo cry, but it's like, yep, these are definitely tears. I'm losing life water. And I'm in my feelings about this scene in the movie, this note in the song really just like a tuning fork. Things just hit me and the tears just will happen. But I also am the type to cry when I get overwhelmed with feelings of anger. Which makes me feel so pouty. Like, I don't know, is somebody going through this? Is that why I'm ranting about me, my feelings and what I think and how it's gotta be like, I do be thinking a lot, y'all. So I guess Spirit was like, hey, let's put some of this to work. Like, go talk to the internets about your about your feelings. All right, the Hierophant is here at the bottom. Is somebody giving themselves empathy? Because y'all, that's a super good way to spend your empathy points. The more you use your empathy on yourself, did the Hierophant just fall out? Look, the Magician came out though. A bunch of cards just fell out of my... Oh, the High Priestess. She's out here though. Looking magical. The High Priestess has come out to visit the Magician. You go here, High Priestess. You don't have to say too much. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Oh, God. Please help me. I'm too goofy to fucking live sometimes in this reality. Like, 8 of Rockets. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Okay? Alright. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Okay. Is somebody like coming up out of those emotions? 7 of Swords. How would you give me the 7 of Swords? Developed in the above realm. It says the 10 of Pentacles. What? Son of a bitch. Like, wow. Jesus. What? Doesn't make no goddamn sense. Look at here. Stop making me look silly in front of all these people, Spirit. Look, just what fell out to be on the bottom of the deck is him looking like, The King of Pentacles, as you can see, is the same character starring as the Emperor, like, but under the Emperor is this as above, Queen of Cups. She's the Queen of Comets in this deck. Up underneath her is Strength, who happens to be the same, who's the Queen of Wands with this 8 of Wands. And she's also here being unbothered, taking a nice nap. She's sleeping good. She might be snoring in that chair, The King of Pentacles, planets, is on the bottom. Y'all know that tends to be, commitment. Are y'all married to yourself? I got married to myself. We shall never part. Because what God has put together, no fucking man, woman, or beast can tear asunder. I split the deck. For some reason, I want to shuffle this. The 10 of Pentacles. Look at Mama. with her babies, chilling. You know, she'll rip your throat, but right now, they're all relaxing as a family. Oh, and up under the Six of Pentacles is this, I think of this as the Labyrinth High Priestess. It's like the part of old girl who knew the whole time that this man, David Bowie, with his dick print, had no power over her. Like, she knew that kind of the whole time, but she needed to go on that character developing journey because she had been blaming that baby for existing. And really all she needed to do was enjoy being pretty and young and talented and full of passion. Are y'all, whether you be, whoever you be, are y'all your own version of being fucking blessed, you know? Wheel of Fortune. How will the spirit of the earth guide my way as the Anima Mundi deck wishes me? The Aphotic Zone, the Seven of Cups, the Aphotic Zone of the sea, where no light reaches, and many of the creatures have gained evolutionarily bioluminescence. They create the light themselves. Well, in an obvious way. We're all creating the light ourselves in many ways, right? The Ace of Pentacles. Beautifully painted Ace of Pentacles. Oh, so satisfying. To clarify the Queen of Cups. And to clarify the Eight of Swords. Oh, what do we got here? What is that? I think it's getting wrecked, whatever it is. Hazmat, the Angel of Annihilation, is over here like, don't fucking worry about what it is. Like, it's out of here is what it fucking is. Eight of Swords. Please clarify. Maybe I should have a... Ooh! Ten of Cups. Wow. Wow. Right next to the Ten of Planets. Which that had to be my As Above deck. Tarot in Space with the Ten of Planets. You know how abundant that is? That's like, oh my god, it reminds me of Douglas Adams' The Hitchhiker's Guide series. Like, real, fly me to the moon and let me sway among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. Oh my gosh. The Hermit is at the bottom of this. It's like, is somebody manifesting this for themselves from a very difficult place? I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, sweetheart. But it's looking good. And like the way Hazmat and Gavura, who was the first bottom angel, I could never. Oh my goodness. Like, oh my god. Like, I feel like they're telling me to go ahead and say it, like, bottom bitch. Oh my goodness. Gavura, the angel of judgment, is deciding to be your bottom bitch right now. And Hazmat, the angel of annihilation, is coming up in the rear. The Matrix is your goddamn cinema card. Like, I got the green light to say what I want, how I want. You can talk how the fuck you want, because Hazmat and Gavura are on your team. Who gonna stop you, huh? Like, okay. Alright, I'll just remain humble so I can stay favored. Because, Lord, I don't want to be the ops. Ugh. We can't go to the tropics, sip pina coladas. Shorty, I can take you there. I feel like the angels are talking shit. Like, oh, while I was shuffling, I got, we ain't gotta go all the way, but baby, we could do some things. A little game I like to play. Listen, shawty, we ain't gotta go all the way, but baby, we could do some things. Oh, Sade came out. Sade is the music. Is it? I don't know. It flipped over, but I don't know if that's it. Rihanna's right up underneath it. Just the tip. Just the tip. Just the tip. Ooh, girl. Can we play? Okay, so I guess yes. Sean Kingston is the one who really had the vibe that, and Kid Cudi. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shines ain't always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. Yes. Okay. King of fucking planets, the Queen of Cups. Are you like? I've said this before, so I suppose maybe somebody who's watching right now, some of the few and the brave at this point, you're integrating the parts of yourself, masculine and feminine. They're having some good chats, meeting of the mind, rising above. I don't know if I've said anything about someone being a liar, cheater, or thief, because I feel like it's not necessarily just one person. While there might be actors, Agent Smiths doing their part in in the deception, the divine comedy, which when it was titled, that dude Aguilera, it was, I can't remember, the guy who wrote Dante's Inferno and Dante's Paradise, and maybe Dante's Purgatory and Dante's Paradise. It's like a trilogy. Well, the comedy was, there's a duality. It was the juxtaposition between hell and heaven, those warring opposites. Wow, the 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 push and pull, although these are not opposing on the Kabbalic tree, conceptually, I think of something like empathy being an opposing energy to something like annihilation, you know? And even more of you probably have had the overdone, overused life narrative of people being sneaky, being snakes, being crooks, juggling you, trying to hold you back from your shine. But you're riding with angels, you're riding with fairies, you're riding with dragons and multi-dimensional beings in your fucking ancestor soul family. You cannot be stopped. It's a new day. And whether or not any of these things ever show on the outside, the matrix, because of whatever type grids you might be in, the energy of wherever you might be, the energy of people, and how energy and vibration will refract and reflect off of everything and everyone. It might not be apparent, all of the magic with the earth and the magician is really going on. We've seen the High Priestess today, the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, very intuitive. Also, I think of as, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn, is coming up underneath. With Hazmat, Annihilation, again, harkening back to that hell-heaven polarity. But I feel like you, I, and many others are going up. We're on our way with our crews. Shout out to fucking Dolo Flight Boss. On our ships. In the cosmic seas. You know, it only it looks like, it feels like, it is kind of like we are just in bodies. But really, we are on grand cosmic seafaring endeavors. And many of us have adventures. Like, we got our own golden fleeces of a kind to get. Although, you know, with that particular story, I feel like I've mentioned it before, he kind of fucked over somebody that loved him in order to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to move in ways in your individual life and life narratives of any particular storyline. You live many overlapping storylines at once. Then you can show empathy. Because so many brutal things have happened on Earth in 3D. There have become an infinite number of empathic paths one can take with others, keeping in mind that leaving other people alone.